everyone, welcome to my summer fishing vlog. This is day one, June 1st, 2026. My name is Sato. Thanks for joining me. I made this vlog to sort of archive and reflect on my fishing adventures and kind of look into it, maybe watch my technique, see what I do wrong, or it's really memories. So I'm here at one of my favorite spots. This was actually introduced to me from one of my students. Setting up here uh, my dunking pole. It's a Battalion 2, medium heavy. I chose to do the voiceover narrative because when I fish, um, I like to keep to myself. It's just my quiet time where I can disconnect, I can reset my mind. And so I have the camera on, but I don't want to be thinking about what I gotta say you know and sort of narrate live. Is I gotta think. And the whole purpose of me when I go fishing is to not think too much other than just thinking about fishing. That's it. My preferred bait is aku belly, but this aku belly was getting kind of old. I've been refreezing this one for quite a while. Um, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know about the rest of you, but some of I always have my rituals when I go fishing. After I handle the bait, I like to clean my hands with the sand all the time. I like to feel the sand and just I don't know. It's silly probably. I've got to hopefully one day I can set up the camera so I can watch how I cast. That's something I've always been meaning to do so I can see what I'm doing. I'm trying this and I'm trying to watch the shadow and that's not helping at all. I know my cast needs a lot of improvement. I've only started fishing seriously for the past year. I don't even know. I said seriously, but I should say more often. I like to go almost every day after work, but last year I was maybe going like 3, 4 times a week. This year not so much, especially after we had the Kona lows. So I'm setting up my Minpachi rod, do some whipping. It's a 10-7. Been pretty bad luck with the whipping rod though. I haven't caught anything in quite a while whipping, especially at this spot. I don't think I've caught anything whipping at this spot. And I don't know if I said earlier too. I've been having my fishing catch and bring home. It's been pretty bad. I haven't caught anything since January, February of this year. Granted, I went fishing a few times after the storm, and still nothing. So I decided on my dunking rod after I had set up my whipping rod that my sinker line was too short, especially since this is the bottom of on this side is all sandy. So I decided to make a longer sinker line. had the shorter one because I think couple week couple weekends ago I went to Kualoa, and it's not really rocky, but I had for whatever reason with a short sinker caught nothing. So maybe that was the wrong choice, huh? Again, I can't really watch my shadow to figure out how to improve my cast. On my main line too, I usually use mono, but I had switched out just recently the braided line. That's a braided line 40-pound test. I didn't like that cast, so doing it again. I think I was happy. I lowered the volume on the recording, but it was pretty windy that day, and the wind was blowing left, but at that time it wasn't really registering in my brain, it wasn't processing it. So I got my whipping set up. I'm using a 1 ounce cast master. It's the blue and silver one, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as I cast out, I just realized the wind resistance, so I couldn't cast too far. It was too light. So I spent about, I think about 30 minutes. No action coming off my dunking pole. So I decide, you know what? I'm gonna take off the cast master because I had one egg lead that was 1.25 ounce. So I switched out, put in the egg lead, and then decided to go with strip, my lure. And this time I decided to go right, more to the right of my my dunking pole instead of left. But the thing about that is it's super close to the reef. And again, I'm not processing. It's been a while since I been to this spot. And I should have been reeling faster. You can already tell, yeah, that I'm hitting the reef and I'm getting slightly stuck. So I'm gonna do my second cast. This is how much of a donkey I am sometimes. Again, I should have been reeling fast. I should have been boosting it up a little bit. Especially since the weight is heavier and I'm stuck. I am stuck. I got a pull, and right there it came loose. But again, I should have boosted the pole up quicker. and it just got stuck, and I had to break the line. So that was pretty much it, because that was my last 1.25 lead, and I wasn't gonna use the cast master. It was too light, so just I'm gonna take a nap. Nice blue sky. Sometimes at this spot too, if I'm looking up at the sky, I'm lying down looking up the sky. Get the skydivers come, and I can watch them. But on all of us, just take a nice moment, a few seconds here to just pause our minds. And of course, as soon as I pressed the stop recording, the bell went off. Fish on. It's hard to tell, but I'm excited inside. So I'm just taking my time. I think this is the only part where I might have been talking a little bit. But this time, really, I'm just talking to myself. There was a little fight earlier too when I took out the pole. It jumped. I was a little worried. I caught a kaku, barracuda. Last time I was here, I caught a kaku, a nice big one. But I don't eat that, so I just released it. But yeah, nice good sized lie. It's not my biggest, but still good. And just super stoked here because finally I can bring something home.
Nice size. Ooh, on the aku belly.
Dinner finally.
It was perfect still. Oh.
Brown aku belly still work.
Where is this?
I ended up though throwing out a lot of the older aku belly I had in my bait bag. I kept a few.
Sorry, guy.
I don't know if I said this earlier because I'd done so many voiceover takes already. But I was taught that the aku belly, the more red, the better. But hey, that brown one caught, so I'm happy.
Not my biggest. Good size.
After this, a couple more times I recasted on my dunking rod. But as I was waiting, I decided, oh, had plenty trash. Decided to just pick up, clean up the beach a little while I'm waiting. Starting to get dark. Sun is setting. But of course, too, I haven't been videoing myself for a while, so I didn't charge up my batteries. So my battery dies out pretty much on this. So I had to switch to my phone afterwards. I stayed out till about 8 o'clock too, but nothing else happened. Not even no strikes either. But it was good to just catch something and start off my summer like this. So thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by, checking this out. Hopefully you come by again for a second episode.